What's going on, everybody? Thanks for coming back for another video. You know, it's TTM time. Been doing a lot of TTM videos, just getting ready for this end of the year contest. I do have a lot of PC pickups and vintage stuff to showcase again for those of you who like those videos. But I wanted to, make sure we get all the TTMs done. So, without further ado, here we go. 2 out of 3, 17 days, 0 fee. I offered him to keep a card. I'm glad he kept the 87 tops compared to the other two. And we have got Mr. Tippy Martinez. I didn't have the 79. I have the 78 and the 80, I believe, and the 81. A little bit bent up, but those are kind of the cards that I might want to send out. Because you never know what's coming back. So we've got him here on the 79 tops. And of course, the 1990 Pacific Senior League. So there we go. There's a point. Thank you so much, Mr. Martinez. Much appreciated. So I've sent him once before. Thank you so much. And this one, no surprise. 3 out of 3, 0 fee, 7 days coming out of Philly. Mr. Larry Boa. And I have sent to him before. But I just have so many of his cards that I want to get signed. Like this 81 Fleer. Looking too sweet. Looks great with that blue ink. The 81 Donruss. Looks even better. And then the 81 Tops. So these 3 awesome cards. I think I'll put them all up. So we've got 3 returns from Mr. Boa. One of the best returners that's out there. Thank you, Mr. Boa. All right. 5 out of 5. 10 days. $5 fee coming out of Pittsburgh, PA. Most of you TTMers are going to know who this is. We've got Mr. Sid Bream in the 1990 score. The 88 score. Those look great. The red borders, man. The 89 Upper Deck also looks beautiful. The 87 Tops, too bad Pena doesn't sign. Well, maybe he does. Maybe he'll do some private signings or something, but I would love to get that one signed by Tony Pena as well. And last but not least, one of my new favorite platforms, I guess you'd say, for TTMs is the 92 Fleer. You guys take your pick, but I'm thinking, oh man, I really wanted to send that red bordered out to Mr. Bream. It's a tough choice between that one and the Fleer for me, but I'm going to put that one up because it did come back looking pretty sweet. All right, guys. Here is the this return. I have never seen anybody get this person back. He's not a sports player. And, well, there's a lot to say about this guy. Many of you may have never heard of him, but this music was played in my household as a kid growing up, from as far back as I can remember. Growing up in an Italian family, there was a lot of this type of music being played for just whenever. So, you guys, this is Mr. Bobby Rydell. Mr. Rydell's 80 years old. This is from American Bandstand, and yes, it's 1993. So this is going to count, I believe. I think that they don't have to be sports players for the contest. So, Mr. Bobby Rydell, here's a little rundown of what he did. If you guys want to pause it and read that, so I don't keep the video too long. But everybody knows the song Volare, which again, it's a staple in the Italian household, and it's been in a million movies. Probably every movie from Godfather to Goodfellas and everything in between and since and before. Mr. Rydell was sweet enough to answer a few questions for me. He started at 7 years old performing, and I asked him if he had any great memories or performances from his career, and he worked with Anne Margaret in Bye Bye Birdie. For those of you who don't know, who are not familiar, I mean, I wasn't super familiar. I knew the name of Anne Margaret, but her and both Bobby Rydell were like teen idols in the late 50s, early 60s. And I never saw Bye Bye Birdie, but I watched a few clips on YouTube, and you know, it was, I think, '61 is when that movie came out, and some funny parts. You know, movies were different back then, but I have an appreciation for all things. And I also asked him what Buddy Holly was like, because Buddy Holly is one of my personal favorite songwriters from way back in the day. Died way too young. I noticed that Bobby Rydell toured with the Crickets, which was Buddy Holly's band, and unfortunately, he never met Buddy Holly. I assumed that he would have, but you know, Buddy Holly was probably the headliner of the tour, and Mr. Rydell was probably an opening act. So, you know, you just never know. But this one I was just super happy to get, because I was looking through the list of oddballs, or you know, certain things that I would like to get signed, and when I saw that name, I said, I know that name, and I looked and it clicked. Of course I know that name. Yeah, I thought that was a cool one. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know which was your favorite. And you guys, thank you so much. Have a Merry Christmas, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a great day. Bye, guys.